Welcome to this Jubilee themed tutorial for a very simple but very effective column. We're going to be using Reflex latex from Sempertex. We've got them in the red and blue, 12-inch and selection of 5-inch. The main focal point of it is going to be the 660 Link-O-Loon in fashion white. These things are amazing, I love them, they're so versatile, as you'll see from how quickly and easily this design comes together. We're also going to top it off with a Union Jack flag foil from Anagram. And then the components are all laid out here ready. It's just going to be a very quick assembly job. You'll see how quickly it all goes together. So my base, as I said, we've got the Reflex red and blue, inflated to about 6 inches. Just a standard foil weight. We're going to slide between two of the 12-inch balloons. Twist them to lock the weight in place. That's now really nice and sturdy, not going anywhere. I'm going to take my next cluster of 4 in Reflex 5-inch. These are inflated to about 4.5 inches. I'm never too concerned about the actual size of things, so long as everything is sized identically and in proportion with the previous section that it's going on to, then whether it's 4.5, there's no real issue. So all I'm going to do is take one of the necks from this 5-inch cluster, bring it down into the 12-inch cluster, round a couple of times, then just get another of the necks and just tie it off. And that's now given us a really solid platform to create the column section of the display. I'm just going to bring up my inflator. So all I'm going to do, I've just got the latex inflation nozzle. This is the Premium Foil Pro, but it does latex very efficiently, especially these 660s. I'm going to inflate it fully all the way up to the top. As you can see, it's fully inflated. We've got the Link-O-Loon section on the end, which will help us attach. We could use the entire section of this. It would be quite tall, so I'm actually going to take about a quarter off it. So once I let go of the end to let the air out, I'm going to start twisting this section here just to lock it off. So that now gives us a nice, more in proportion section for the column. Nice piece at the bottom to tie off and tie into the design, which just gets tied into a simple knot. And then the tail section just pulls in. Really pull it nice and tight. And then just figure of 8 in and around, pull the neck and let it ping back in. That's now a really solid piece that our foil can sit on top of. And like I said, I've got 2 more clusters of 4. Again, size wise, we're looking somewhere 3.5, 4 inches, and then this one's about 3 inches. So all I'm going to do is take the, let's bring it down here, take the tip of the Link-O-Loon, bring it into the first cluster. It's pinged inside a little bit. Let's get that back out. Again, I'm going to tie that off really nice and tight and tie it in to that cluster. We can now take the smaller one and I mean you could do these the other way around. You could do the smaller going up to the bigger. And again, just tie those necks off. And I've pre-inflated my foil. I've helium filled this one, purely because for this sort of thing, if it is going to be a party like a town hall or a leisure centre or something like that where there's a large amount of people brushing past, pushing them over, the last thing you want is the host to be picking up balloon columns all the time. If it's going in someone's front room, you could airfill this and it'll be absolutely fine. So long as everything is tied in really tight to the previous layer, you'd have no issues airfilling this. So I've inflated with helium, tied a scrap piece of 260 around the neck, and all I'm going to do is pull this in. Pull the 260 down, wrap it round a couple of balloons, ping it and pull it back in. We can now rearrange to straighten everything up, and there we have it. The simplest column, minimal product used, but massive impact.